I'm a self-taught artist, and before the pandemic I had already had an Etsy store, and it was called Golly and we were offering mostly jewelry. Since then, exploring print on demand has been such an eye-opener and such a relief. Pre-pandemic, I was using Photoshop elements to put my images together, but I was working at the Regal movie theater in town. The theater had to shut down. During that time, I was home. I could think about, well, I've got extra time now to work and really focus on honing skills to see what I can do. So I signed up for Skillshare, and I reached out to my best friend who's a graphic designer and said, I would love to learn this. And I basically got to go back to school during the pandemic, just teaching myself at home. I got a computer for under $300 that was able to properly run Photoshop. It's only been 2 years, and I feel like I've learned a lot. I'm still learning every day, but at this point, I can pretty much work as fast as I think. It's been a learning experience to see what I gravitate towards. One thing that's very interesting is that you're using disparate elements and putting them together to create a story. There's these archives online of images that are all royalty-free, and you can browse it like you'd browse a catalog or you'd go through a magazine or whatever, like traditional analog collage. And by just letting the images wash over, I feel like a story takes shape as you're going, and you can build a narrative around that. I would rather that the images marry well in order to service a story. And those stories tend to be either sci-fi or female empowerment or horrific in some way, or, I don't know, working out your own sort of history. I basically will continue to edit something until it makes me smile. I'm gonna need an entirely new computer. Presently, I'm using a computer that it can't be updated from Adobe 2021. There's no way to upgrade this enough to be what I need it to be. The computer I'm looking to replace my current computer with is a Lenovo Legion 5 15 gaming laptop. I want to be able to sit down and think like, how do we make today beautiful? I'm Golly Annie. I hope you'll consider joining the Golly team.